Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, hello and welcome. And to those of you who are returning viewers and subscribers, hello again guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you for all of your support. This is going to be a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. And guys, if it doesn't resonate within the first few minutes or even seconds of the reading, feel free to watch your Moon, Rising, Venus, or your Sun, if this is not your Sun sign, to check if any of those readings better resonate with you during this time. Alright, we'll take this one here. So we have the Hierophant in reverse, that is Taurus energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Again, sorry. Just one more, please, Spirit, one more. Here we go. And the Two of Cups in the reverse. So you could have come out of a recent relationship here, okay? You were either dealing with somebody that was, you know, non-committal. You know, the relationship just wasn't flowing. It wasn't going the way that you wanted. Maybe you did want some commitment. You know, you wanted something more with the person that you're with. Could have been a Taurus or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. But I don't know why, I feel like I'm hearing the words, I'm over it, I'm fine, I'm happy. It's kind of like when you were with this person, you felt lonely, you felt single when you were in the relationship. So I think for you, obviously, you're going to mourn the breakup. Obviously, nobody can just say, oh, yeah, whatever. You know, it is going to hurt. For some of you, you've known this person for some time, okay? Now, there could have been an age difference between the two of you, or, you know, maybe not. Or it could have been that just one person was mature, more mature than the other, you know, in the connection. But going forward, I mean, I feel like you're going to be okay. You could be now just wanting to focus on yourself, focus on what makes you happy, surrounding yourself with people, places, things who make you happy. I also see that you could be, your money could be going up as well. Some of you could be starting brand new enterprises, businesses, okay? And I feel that's going to give you a lot of, it's going to give you a lot of happiness. You're going to have a lot of creativity. People are going to start to admire you. And I feel like you're going to start to admire yourself, but not in kind of like a, you know, narcissistic kind of way or egotistical way. It's that, you know, I feel like I'm better on my own these days, or for now anyway. So let's get into more of the reading, see what other messages we have for you, Aries. Right, so we have the Six of Cups and we have the Four of Swords. So as I said, you may have known this person or you may have just been with them for a long time, but you know, nothing was getting off the ground. The relationship wasn't progressing. There was no change, okay? Yeah, so you know, whilst you were in the relationship, I feel you were contemplating a lot. You felt very much alone, even when you were around this person. The atmosphere was off for you. It just didn't feel right. And I feel like for some of you, maybe you didn't confide in anyone, you know, friends, family, or even this person for a long time. I think that you kind of kept your thoughts hidden, but there were times where you just felt completely detached from this person. So we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. A lot of you may blame yourself for staying for so long, okay, in the connection. I mean, it can feel like that. Obviously, we've all been there, but at the end of the day, I feel like this was a lesson for you that you had to unfortunately go through in order to be where you are or where you will be soon. You know what I mean? You've learned a lot about yourself, I think, and self-worth, self-respect, what makes you happy, because it just feels like you were the only person in the relationship entertaining yourself and also entertaining the relationship. I feel like you could have started out as friends with this person, okay? You've known them for some time. Or they were always around your circle, so you just thought, well, it's fine. And as the relationship progressed, you suddenly saw that this person was just getting more commitment phobe as time went on, So, you've learned a lot about that. You've learned a lot about red flags, what to look out for in the future. If you, ever do want to get back again, or on the dating scene, I doubt that you would want to get back with this person. Deck doesn't want to turn today. There we go. I spoke too soon. So we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Nine of Cups. Your eyes have definitely been opened to how you want to be treated in comparison to how you don't want to be treated. You're kind of putting your own self on a pedestal now. And again, it's not coming across as, self-entitled or egotistical or anything like narcissistic way. You're going after your own happiness. And for some of you, your own happiness is just being yourself, being alone, being single. I think for some of you as well, maybe you didn't put a lot of effort into you. Maybe this connection whilst you were with this person, and I think maybe this connection is highlighting that, don't just be a wallflower and just keep yourself, hidden, keep yourself away, and, don't talk about your thoughts and your feelings. You kind of just, they're out there, their thoughts are out there, but you're not expressing. You know, you need to be expressing how you feel. You need to stand up for yourself, stand up for what is right for you. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords, which is about communication, new communication coming in, it is also about confidence as well. So I feel like this has brought about a new confidence in you. Maybe some of you did, before you broke up, or you did talk about your feelings. So you were no longer in the Four of Swords energy. You spoke up, okay, and that light bulb went off, and it was like, oh my God, I don't deserve this. I'm not getting anything, because you weren't. You were feeding this. You were staying with this person for the longest, hoping that things were working, and all your efforts were just going unnoticed, and it just felt like you were getting punished in return. So by you opening up your eyes to the connection to this person, who they are, has brought about a new confidence in yourself. So we have death or rebirth, as it is in this deck, Scorpio energy. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. And we also have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, so obviously death of a relationship. There's an ending here of a relationship, but it's leading to a new beginning. And it looks like it is a solid beginning, okay? No more struggling, no more suffering in silence or in the connection, okay? Things are gonna, it doesn't have to, Ten of Pentacles doesn't just have to be family. It can just be that, that stability. You go from a 9 to a 10 here, which is, generational wealth, generational prosperity, lifelong happiness, big changes, endings leading to new beginnings, beautiful new beginnings. No, none of this anymore. None of this Five of Pentacles energy. It came out in the reverse for you. So like I said at the beginning, it does feel as though, you are upset. Obviously, you will be upset for some time over the connection, but I feel like you are fine in a way being on your own. It's kind of like, it's sad. Obviously, it's ended and you didn't, really achieve what you wanted in the relationship, but at the same time, you're over it. At the same time, you're fine. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. This was definitely a lifelong lesson that you had to go through. We have Temperance, that is Sagittarius energy. We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel, again in the connection, you were always the one striving to make things work. You were always going in. Anytime you guys had an argument, disagreement, just to keep the peace, I feel like you would be the one to reach out first. If there was, if you guys weren't talking, you were always the one to communicate, open up the lines of communication, come to some kind of balance. It could be, let's just agree to disagree. But you kept it going, like I said, for the longest time. Two of Pentacles. But then I feel like the cons outweighed the pros, and their feelings outweighed your feelings. So you basically it's like, I want to say, you chose to look after their feelings and what they wanted over your own. And then it became a bit of a, juggling act, because you were neglecting your own self, neglecting your own feelings, because you were always the one that was open, trying to make things better again, saving the day, saving your connection. Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups. So, this person made a lot of promises to you. They're showing up as a page here, okay? And every time you guys came back around, renewed connection. I mean, Ace of Cups can be new love as well, but I feel like this is talking about reconciliation all the time. This person would tell you what you want to hear in order to get you back, all right? So I think both of you, but I think mainly you were the one that used to reach out a lot. And if you did put your foot down for a little bit, then they would come rushing into you. And it just became that, that was your, let's say, your makeup of your relationship. You're together 1 minute, you're not together the next minute, you're together 1 minute, you're not together the next minute. Who's going to reach out first, And, they told you everything that you wanted to hear in order to get you back. And it did work. But at the same time, they weren't giving you anything in return. It was just a lot of empty promises. A lot of delays, a lot of stalling, a lot of no communication at times, no progression. It was that start-stop connection. As quickly as it started is as quickly as it stopped again. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. So I like that we have the Nine of Pentacles over the Wheel of Fortune here, because the Wheel of Fortune is it's a karmic wheel. Let's say it's inevitable. It's inevitable that you were going to be in this situation, or you are in this situation now, because things had to change. The universe was like, oh, no. We can't have Aries keep coming in, doing majority of the work, trying to save the connection. Aries needs, we're teaching Aries a lesson here to see, to make them see their value, to see their worth, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune, brings about change, major change, look, progression, kind of, that, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it, that kind of energy. And I feel like this is your time now. So I think you being on your own, looking after yourself, maybe starting up a business, or just working really hard, getting noticed at work, and getting noticed for your beauty as well. I feel like you've got a lot of admirers that are admiring you now. It's your time now. It's your time to put yourself first. And I feel like you know it. Going forward, you will never put anybody else's feelings above your own. Never. So we have the King of Pentacles here. There's going to be a lot of stability going forward, with you. In general, not just in love. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and we have the High Priestess. Pisces energy. Some of you could have Pisces in your chart. And we have the Queen of Wands. I was waiting for this card to come out. It's kind of like you're saying, I don't need a relationship. I don't need a man. I don't need a woman right now. What I need is to focus on myself. I feel like you are being very secretive now. Or the advice from Spirit is to be very secretive about your future goals, future plans. Because I do definitely see you working really hard on yourself, whether it be in work, in business. It could just be in general. Maybe you're, I don't know, because I'm hearing mortgage. Maybe you're wanting to get a mortgage. Maybe you're saving up money. You know, you're kind of keeping yourself to yourself. So Spirit's saying just be quiet about these things, because obviously you don't want people to know or steal your ideas if you're planning some kind of a business venture or something like that, you know. Now, interestingly, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse here, and we have it over the Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, again, you know, Spirit is just telling you that this person didn't really have anything long-term to give you. They couldn't do it, okay, whether it was money, finances, or it was just how they are as a person. They weren't up to having anything long term, and it could have been that, you know, this relationship was just not destined to be a long-term connection, which you may have wanted with this person. But I feel like you're saying it's okay because, you know, it didn't break me. It did hurt my feelings, okay, of course. And moving away from this person did hurt my feelings. But I'm fine, okay. And I'm standing on my own 2 feet now. There are big major changes coming my way, whether I'm seeing them already or not. They are coming my way. And I feel like I'm going to dust myself off, pick myself up and try again, and I will succeed. And I have come out the other side successfully. Even if I don't feel it right now, I am successful. I will be successful, and a lot of luck and prosperity is coming my way. Right now is possibly just not the time for love, okay? So, I'm going to leave it there for you guys. I feel I don't really get your person's energy, so I feel like, I mean, I wouldn't say it's completely gone, but I don't really feel it in this reading at the moment. I feel like you're just focusing a lot on yourself. Today's reading was basically, if you wanted to know if you're on the right path, direction, you definitely are. Maybe you're the one that broke up with them. It does kind of feel that way for, you know, for some of you, not probably for all of you, because you realized who you are and what, you know, what you want and what you don't want. But yeah, I feel like this reading today was just to highlight that you are on the right path. There are big major changes coming into you, a lot of stability coming in, and just to focus on yourself, but also be very secretive of your plans, future plans and things, because obviously you don't want anybody to take those future plans away from you or steal ideas, such, and just to keep going forward. So you'll be fine in the long run. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. If this reading did resonate with you, please give me a like, comment and subscribe to the channel for more content. And if it didn't resonate with you at all, feel free to watch your moon, your rising, your Venus sign, or any other video on my channel. There may be a message for you in another video that resonates with what you're going through right now. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.